Hello, Jamie Lee here at Krav Maga Raleigh, just offering some at-home activities to keep your Krav skills nice and sharp. We're going to focus on level 1 ground fighting techniques, which will be great for even just your own personal conditioning, and again, just fine-tuning some of those skills that we may not even always get to in class all the time. So, starting with your basic ground fighting position, you want to try to minimize the amount of surface area contact with your back to the floor. So think of it like a crunch. You can warm up with some crunches and then just practice going from having yourself flat on the floor to popping in your basic ground fighting position. And when you're in this position, just as a reminder, we want to roll our shoulders off the floor. Hands are in front of your face. We have one leg that's chambered, ready to kick any attacker that might be in front of us. And then you're on the ball of this other foot. And maybe just alternating from one side to the other. That's a good workout in and of itself. Just practicing that for maybe 10-15 seconds at a time. And then you can practice your flipping. Flipping from your basic fighting position onto your side fighting position. And that's where you roll over onto your hip. I got a forearm down, a hip down, and a pinky toe, keeping that bottom heel close to the glute. And then the kicking leg is up, ready to kick any attacker that's now in this area to the side of us. And then the elbow is on the inside, hand is protecting your face. And again, going from this side position onto your back, other side position, back on your back, other side position, back on your back. That's some great review for some basic level 1 skills. And it also gives you a great workout. I recommend 15-30 seconds at a time, or maybe just tell yourself, I'm gonna do that 20 times. So go for number of reps or go for time, okay? So once you're going from back position to side position, this sets us up nicely for these kicks. So you can start on your side kick, you can practice that. It's like a side plank. So you can hold some side planks first as a warm-up and then transition to kicking, boom, to the side where we want the hips to be kind of perpendicular to the floor, basing myself with the elbow, and then one line from the bottom of the heel to the top of the head, and then back to the side fighting position. Why not do that 5 times on each side, or do that for 30 seconds at a time? And then of course, we have our basic kick in your basic ground fighting position, where you're doing pretty much a single leg bridge. So once we're nice and warmed up, and you deliver that kick, you can use your elbows to push down to get the hips up, recoil, nice, recoil. And even alternating one side to the other. Nice, nice. I'm already starting to feel a little bit of heat there. So alternating sides with those kicks, flipping from your back position to your side position. And we can't do this stuff without finishing with our transition kick, because this one gives you the real full body workout. So we start off in the side position. Instead of kicking with this top foot, just put it down, sit up. This bottom leg is gonna kick now. Nice. And then reset. Sit up, drive those hips forward. Nice. Think about getting the hips to that bottom heel and then reset. That's a great exercise. Bring this back hand close. Nice. And then reset. And then if you've watched Cassie's video and she reminds you of that get up technique, then you can sit up. Nice. You can put both hands down or one hand down and pop up to your basic fighting stance. Then go back down to the floor and maybe try it on the other side. Nice. Especially if you've done this technique before, have you done it enough on the left side or your non-dominant side? So it's a good time to practice both sides if you don't always get to it, and just do several repetitions in a row. Anyway, I hope that helps. Y'all stay safe and stay healthy.